I like when I open a book and no millipedes crawl out.
So I like making others feel inadequate.
I like black lace trim.
I like the moon.
I like the smell of vents when they just turn on.
I like the reflection of a moving ceiling fan on a shiny spoon.
I like walking in the woods at night.
I like long steeped tea.
Library tea.
I like Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey tea.
I like fancy tea parties.
Fancy tea parties.
I like knowing a lot about tea.
Scones.
I like pizza.
Snowboarding.
I like hearths.
I like brushing my teeth.
I like the smell of Elsa's house. I like sweaty bodies rubbing against each other at a show.
I like pronouncing an inappropriate amount of O's as long O's when they're meant to be short O's.
I like the smell of chlorine.
I like old books, and actually the smell of old books.
Old books.
I like drums.
I like ironic pop punk bands.
I like rose perfume. I like magic.
I like internet webcomic artist blogs.
I like ignoring holes in my socks.
The way my friends can rant about most bizarre things, and it becomes very interesting. Also,
Cheese Club.
I like four things. I like four things.
I like watching juice stain white tablecloths.
I like cranberry juice.
I like cracking my wrists.
The sound of leaves blowing in autumn.
I like bashing on the piano keys in the middle of a song.
I like some people.
I like singing to myself at work.
I like oil paint, the feel of it on my skin.
I like the little splatters that end up in the corners of my paper whenever I paint with watercolors.
I like sketching with calligraphy pens and ink.
I like Elsa's paintings. Am I allowed to say that? Plague masks, you know, the kind that are long.
Zelda games.
I like animals. I like lavender things.
Ocarina.
I like hot sauce on pretty much everything.
I like eating too many sweets at all meals.
I like the smell of formaldehyde.
Trumpet.
Oh yes, pickle and dill pickle and peanut butter sandwiches. Only good kind.
I like listening to classical music stations while doing math homework.
I like striped stockings.
Old houses.
I like mascara. I just found out. I always hated mascara.
I like brainstorming ironic postmodern short stories.
I like highly visual writing.
I like quiet nights where the moon is bright and I can see all the stars.
The smell of wood.
I like rain.
I like writing bad emotional poetry.
I like sitting in a hammock. I like blackheads, like popping them and watching all the pus ooze out in like a coil. It's the most satisfying thing ever, and if I could do that as a job, that would be amazing. Just pop people's blackheads.
I like being sassy.
I like comparing different samples of my handwriting to see how it's evolved over the years.
I like traveling. I like cats.
I like when cats follow you around begging for attention, but when you pet them, they bite you.
And I like sleeping cats.
Demonic things.
I like Chuck Palahniuk.
I like this song.
I like pretending and convincing strangers that I'm a lesbian.
I like old-fashioned expressions.
I like using old expressions, mannerisms, and etiquette.
Guns, preferably an M1911 nickel plated with ivory handgrips and golden inlay. That's a pistol.
I like corsets.
I like neutral pronouns.
I like looking at myself in the mirror.
I like the treks that we take in your woods when we go to tea parties. It always ends up as a trek in the woods somehow.
Disjointed music.
And I like being choked.
I like knowing I haven't put any effort into my appearance.
And I like the picnic me and Carly and Krista took in Perth at Stewart Park, underneath the willow tree.
And dreams filled with violence.
I like baking tarts.
I like watching people breathe.
And I like blackouts and thunderstorms.
China? Is it China? I guess that's what that is. I like China.
I like daydreaming about a career in short fiction.
I like calling my brother Home Slice.
And then reading by candlelight.
I like liking someone so much I get nauseous.
Fog and road trips and moles on unseen parts of the body, like my butt.
Oh, I didn't finish that one.
Is that it? Oh wait, 5 more. Oh no!
And these are the things that I like.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
So how do I start this?
You just say, I like the.